Day 3 video challenge. Good evening. I want to tell you a little story about someone very near and dear to me. Her name's Elisa. She's a licensed massage therapist, has been one for 24 years. I've been seeing her for 21 years. I began seeing her for fibromyalgia, and she works magic. I mean, she was just magic. It was also happened to be a time in my life that that was very, very painful for me, emotionally, mentally, just spiritually, all around. She was like this angel sent from heaven. It was amazing. Well, I never complained to her when I was there. She was bright. We're the same age. But she just had this positive energy. She went out kayaking, mountain climbing. She's just this outgoing, just vibrant light, and she would just, I could feel it through her hands when she'd work on me. She would just energize me. And she's been doing this for 21 years. She's been part of my healing. Now, the last 6 months, I've been really concerned about her because I've sensed a change in her. She's not been happy. She's been complaining to me about her her job and not wanting to be around people anymore, and she's just been really down on life. And so, and I listen to her, and I try to point out all the positives. Well, I do point out all the positives of everything. And usually she's like, yeah, you're right, yeah, you're right. So I got her this book, Asking It and It Is Given by Esther Hicks, because reading that has really helped me a lot. I've been doing a lot of reading, and that's, you just keep going. Take a little bit from everything or take a lot from everything. I thought, this will really help her. Because if there's one thing I've learned, it all comes down to choices. You know, people could tell you whatever, but really, you're going to decide whether or not you want to listen to it, whether you're going to take the advice, whether, it all comes down to choice. I think that it's best if you do your own discovery. So I was giving her a chance to discover something. Well, she got halfway through the book. She was sending me some pretty exciting text messages a couple weeks ago. And then all of a sudden she got sick. This is someone who never gets sick. I saw her tonight, and she is sick. I mean, she's just got this cough that won't go away. She's never been a smoker. She's taken very good care of her body her whole life. And I asked her, so what's going on? And a side of her came out that I've never ever seen. I mean, it just makes me cry. Because for every positive thing I would point out to her with her life, she would counterreact it with this negative. And she kept telling me, I asked her, why are you doing that? And she said, because, every time I try to be positive, things go to shit. So if I'm negative, then I'll have to work more, even though I don't want to work more, and I don't want to work harder. I'm in pain, blah, blah, blah. So she's got this theory that if she looks at shit from a negative standpoint, like, oh, I don't care, I don't want any clients coming in here, then they'll pile in through the door. And they do for her. You know, I asked her why she believed this. She said because she's proven it true. And I said, well, where do you get this theory from? Or I said, why do you believe this? And she said, well, it's a theory. I've proven it. And I said, well, where do you get this theory from? I mean, when did it start? And she said, since I was little. And I said, well, I don't think you're understanding me. Why do you believe this? What made you think this in the very first place? I mean, where did it come from? Is this something that you chose? I mean, is it something that somebody said to you or what? She couldn't answer me. She just could not answer me where it came from. Well, I let her finish, you know, and this is an hour massage, so I'm listening to this for an hour. And the whole time I'm laying there, I'm imagining this light just, you know, encasing me. Because, you know, I can feel her negative energy. Um, she's not intentionally, you know, I mean, I don't know. It's a choice. I mean, she's choosing to be this way. I asked her about the book, why she stopped reading it, and she said because the more she read it, the worse things it got for her, the sicker she got. And I, you know, in my mind, I'm thinking, well, yeah, it's gonna because it's opening your mind. Yeah. So, we just ended the conversation. She's just asking me how, how do you switch this around? And I just told her, I said, it's how you look at things. You know, it's what you're choosing. It's, you know, I said, you'll figure it out. It'll happen. I believe she will. I believe that it'll get better for her. Because she has it. I mean, this is just not her. This is not typically her. But I asked her, you know, what's brought you to this point? And she said, well, it's all the negative people that she works on. You know, so everybody that comes in there, I mean, they just lay on her table and they just complain chronically, you know. And she used to offer suggestions. I mean, she's a nutritionalist too. So, you know, they ask her for advice. They don't take her advice. Um, so she just started feeling like she didn't help anyone, you know, that she wasn't making a difference in the world. You know, so I mean, you just don't stop to think about when you go in and you see your therapist, you know, you go get a massage, your physical therapy, or anybody for that matter. When you start complaining to people and, you know, they don't have a choice but to listen to you because that's what they get paid for. Oh my God, don't stop. I mean, think about it. You're not the only person that is doing that to them. I mean, when you're going in there and when people are constantly doing that to somebody, I mean, it just sucks them dry. It just sucks them dry. And you're left in a situation like this. So try to brighten their day. You know, yeah, people have pain, they hurt. I mean, that's why you're going in there, right? But don't carry it on. Don't be negative about it. Try to find the bright side to things. Try to feed some positive into it. I hope this helps somebody somewhere. I do know that it made me realize that things need to change. Yeah. Because you just can't be around any negativity. I mean, the news, radio, people, I don't care who they are. It just sucks the life out of you. So here's to a positive weekend. You guys have a great Friday night, and I'll catch you later.